So this is cool. We got a bunch of people in here. Awesome. Welcome to the webinar. Hello to everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jeff Steven. I'm the owner of leadskimmer, and that's what this whole webinar is going to be about. So what we're going to do here is talk kind of specifically about leadskimmer, and we're going to talk a bit about just internet marketing in general, list marketing, email marketing. Hopefully you can get some information. This isn't going to be a training seminar or a training webinar. It's more informational, just sort of FYI what leadskimmer is all about, how to use it, what how it works and why it works, things like that. But first of all, I want to ask you guys a few things here. For those of you that do email marketing, list marketing, what it's kind of a funny question. What's the most used phrase in email marketing? That's the phrase that you hear like all the time? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Money is in it. Nice, Karen. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. What I'm talking about is the money is in your list, of course, which is something that you probably hear daily, a million times. And it's true, the money is in the list that you build, but I guess more specifically, we can say that the money is it's more in the relationships you build within your list, right? It's all about relationship marketing these days, thanks to things like blogging and Facebook and things like that. But ultimately, when all is said and done, right, the money is in your list, and your list, if you do it right, can make you a whole bunch of money. Okay, and to be honest, in my experience, in my marketing experience, and I've been doing this since, I don't know, the late 90s, 95, 96, somewhere around there, and in my experience, somewhere between 70 and 80% of the income that you earn online is going to be directly from the lists that you have built, directly from your contact lists. Maybe it's even higher than 80%, I don't know, right? But the money is in your subscriber's back pocket also. Exactly. Yeah. But that's why that whole phrase is so important, right? Money's in your list. Now, your list, of course, may be generated through things like Facebook and other social networking sites, but, all that still leads to the people being on your contact list, right? Facebook, of course, is another story. It's a completely other contact list in itself, but it's another webinar. Okay, so here's another question, you guys. Let's say you do have a product you want to sell or an MLM that you want to recruit new members to. Just something that you want to take from a product to a sale. Right? What do you guys think is the most difficult aspect of the whole sales process? Right? You've got your advertising, your traffic, your websites, whatever. What do you think is the most difficult part? I mean, what do you guys feel is the most difficult part of internet marketing? Copy? Yeah. The reason I'm asking, converting visitors, leads to sales. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the reason I'm asking is because most people, when I ask them that, it's generating traffic. Right? The most difficult part is getting traffic, which is not true, in my opinion. I don't think, honestly, I think the most difficult and most crucial part of any marketing, any promotion, anything you're doing out there is taking the traffic that you get and turning those into leads, right? The conversion. Taking that traffic, converting it into leads for your business, and then, of course, converting those leads into sales, right? Quality traffic, of course, right? But to be honest, anyone can get traffic, right? If you've got $20, you can get traffic. If you've got an hour a day, you can go and surf and you can get traffic. Okay, but the biggest part, in my opinion, in my experience, everything I talk about is in my experience, right? You can disagree if you want, but the most difficult part is taking the leads, taking the traffic, getting them over that wall, converting them into leads, converting those leads into money, into sales, or into, of course, a recruit, a distributor for your MLM, depending on what you're doing, right? But that, what I've seen is that's where most businesses fail, online businesses, right? You can get the traffic, but you got no process in place to convert that traffic into, whatever you're trying to convert that traffic into. Right, most likely a sale or, a recruit or whatever, right? And this is kind of where leadskimmer comes in. and where it's incredibly effective. It's really effective at this, and it's so effective. And this is from feedback that I've been getting, is it's so effective that many people that have been using it, they're building a list and they're making money like for the first time ever on the internet. They come to me and say, Jeff, I'm using leadskimmer now to funnel my traffic, and I'm making money. I'm building a list and I'm making money, which is the two things that is kind of the focus, right? And these are people that honestly couldn't generate a lead if their life depended on it, right? There's nothing wrong with them. They just want to have the experience and the knowledge or the resources, right? They just have issues getting leads, and they're starting to see success and see results in using leadskimmer. So here's another question. What's the focus? What's your main marketing focus? When you're out there doing marketing, you send an ad out, you advertise in something, you're surfing a traffic exchange, whatever. What's the focus? What are you trying to do? You know, because a lot of people say, well, it's make money. I want to make money. Of course you want to make money, but what are you trying to do, right? What's the focus of your marketing? And this is kind of what I always tell people. It's actually kind of to add people to your list. Yeah, exactly. Capture the leads. Traffic, sure, but ultimately what you want to do is focus on building your list, right? Focus on getting your leads. And that should be the ultimate focus of all your marketing, should be towards getting people onto your contact lists, right? You know, write that down. That's your focus. That should be your main focus. You just stop chasing the latest opportunities out there and trying to get your affiliate links out there, and focus on your list, right? And the value that you can bring to your list. And that's honestly even more important than building your list, is being able to provide value to the list that you are building. Because if you do, you know, you should be able to earn, I don't know what the statistics are, but this is what I've heard, you should be earning between 50 cents and $1 per subscriber per month if you're doing it correctly. I mean, even if you're doing a crappy job of it, you should be earning some money from your list, okay? Because you know, opportunities, there's going to be opportunities out there all the time, and opportunities come and go, but your contact lists are always going to be there as long as you focus on building them. So if one day you're say, oh crap, my business opportunity that I'm promoting is gone out of business, what do? I got to start from square one. Well, no, you don't, because you've built, you know, 20,000 people on your list. You can take that list and you know, take it from there. Basically, it's still there for you. So building your list is definitely like the number one focus in your marketing. And I think I said before, there's kind of two points of focus in your marketing, which I tell people, and that's one is building your list, right? And two is blogging. Is blogging and providing value through your blogs. Okay, everything kind of spawns from those two things, building your list and blogging, because they kind of work interchange. They're interchangeable, if that's a word, right? You got your blog and you've got your the articles that you write, the value that you provide. You send that to your list. They go to your blog. Your blog has a contact form on it. That builds your list. Okay, and a blog, I stress this a lot, and that is that your blog is just so, it's so important to have a blog. Right? Does anyone here not have a blog? Okay, because a blog, this is how I think of a blog. A blog is like your home. It's like your house. It's like your home on the internet, right? And essentially, if you don't have a blog, then you're kind of like you're homeless on the internet. You're just wandering around, going from this to that, and you have no. Exactly, Craig. Your blog is your core to everything you do, right? It's like your house. I compare it to your house, your home, right? And your blog should kind of let people know what you're all about. It's almost like a personal thing. You need to let them know what you're all about, what you can do for them, and what your businesses are all about. I mean, like, how do you get to know somebody? You go and you invite them over for dinner, right? You say, hey, come to my house for dinner, and we'll have a barbecue, and we'll have a few drinks, and then we can meet the family, whatever, right? Inevitably, at any social situation, the question comes up is, well, what do you do for a living? Right? It's like the first thing you ask someone at a party. And that's what your blog has to do, right? People come to your blog. You're basically inviting them over to your house. Yeah, it's also your storefront, exactly, right? But it's also as Craig said above, it's the core to everything you do online. Okay, you should be able to market to your list because you're focusing on building your list, and you should be sending people to your blog because you have content and you have interesting and helpful information for them, right? Honestly, I don't know, what do you think, Pete? There's not really any excuse to not have a blog. I mean, people tell me that, oh, I don't know how to blog. I got nothing to say. I got nothing to write. I'm not a teacher, okay? Because a blog, you are essentially teaching people the information that you have. I'm getting some weird echo here. Who's got their mic on? Okay. All right, thanks, Pete. What was I talking about? Blogs. Yeah. If you don't have a blog, as I said, you have no home. You have no core to your business. You have to start building that. And a lot of people say that they can't teach people. It's like they say, oh, I'm not a teacher. I don't know how to teach people. I'm not a coach. I'm not a trainer. And a lot of people think of it that way because I'm not a qualified teacher, so to speak. But the way to think about it is, if you have information that would help someone else, you put it on your blog, and right then and there you've become a teacher, a trainer. Right? That's what it's all about, and it's as simple as that. Honestly, I've written blogs about this as well, about how to find subjects for your blog. And what you do is I've written articles about this. You just go out, find out something that someone else needs to know, go and learn it yourself, find the information, take the information, rewrite it in your own words and your take on it, put it on your blog, and there you go. It's easy as that. Okay, so I'm getting kind of off course here. I'm trying to talk about leadskimmer, aren't I? I know I'm talking about blogs. That's a whole other 100 webinars to talk about blogs. So let's go to my presentation here, which I put together, which is just kind of very just an outline of what we're doing. Can you all see the presentation? So what we'll do is in the next little bit here, I'll try to go as quickly as I can because I don't want to take all day at this. We've only got 4 hours. 3 hours, 4 hours? No, I'm just kidding. So what is leadskimmer? We're going to talk a bit about what leadskimmer does. What's the point of it? We'll go over why does it work so well, because it really does work just amazingly well for generating leads and converting leads as well. And we're going to go into the actual funnel, the leadskimmer funnel, and kind of pick it apart a bit, so you can see exactly what I was thinking when I was building it and why it actually works so well, why it flows so well. And we'll talk about where does it fit with your marketing, and at the end I put together just basically 5 ways to make money with your leadskimmer business. A lot of people think that it's just a one-off thing, $25 you get paid as a premium member, whatever. But there's lots of ways to make money with it. I'm sure you guys can probably think of more, but I'm going to tell you the ones that are right in front of you, integrated right into leadskimmer. Okay, so what is leadskimmer? Well, basically, at its core, leadskimmer is a lead generation system. It's a marketing funnel. It's a list builder. It's a way to build your list, and it's a way to build your list a lot faster and a lot bigger than you can outside of this system, okay? Because it has a very unique list building process, which is based on a 3-up. And I don't know if you guys know what a 3-up or 2-up or 1-up is in marketing. What that means is when someone comes into your leadskimmer business, if you generate a lead, if they're not a premium member, if they stay as a free member and they decide to promote as well, their first 3 leads go to you, go on your list, okay, before they're qualified to start their own lead lines, it's what I call lead lines. And as long as that happens, every person that comes through that lead line after that one lead, their first 3 leads go to you. Okay, it's a very fast efficient system for generating leads and for building leads. And the same thing works with the affiliate commissions as well. But as a list builder, it's very fast because the 3-up works. Like most 1-ups and 2-ups work based on who pays, right? Your first qualified paid referral, you get the money, right? This isn't based on that. This is based on free leads that are generated for free. So it does work really quickly. This is not theoretical. This is proven. A lot of people are just absolutely killing it with this list builder here. Again, it's a complete marketing funnel. It's a business builder. You can use it to funnel leads into your primary businesses. It's an awesome front-end marketing system. It's a funded proposal, which means, if you don't know what a funded proposal means, it's basically a marketing funnel where you can generate leads and earn money at the same time, which is sort of there to cover your advertising costs while you generate leads and funnel them into your primary business. Sounds a little bit confusing, but that's kind of how it works. It's there to fund your advertising while you use your leads to build your other businesses. That's what it's for. And of course, it's also an income earner, which I'll talk about in a bit. Next page. What does it do? I said earlier that converting traffic into leads is one of the most important parts of your business, also the most difficult part. And what leadskimmer does is it provides a marketing service that everybody needs. The number one thing you need to do to make money is to generate leads for your business. It's what you have to do, right? And this is what leadskimmer does. Okay, it converts traffic into leads, and it converts leads into sales and or distributors, right? Which is part of the whole marketing funnel concept. And as I said, the 3-up system allows you to build your list and your income like 3 times faster, or even higher than 3 times. I mean, I've received lots of emails with people saying, with leadskimmer, I'm building my list like 10 times faster, things like that. And it's true. And why does it work so well? I don't know. Why do you guys think it works so well? Seriously. 30 times, yeah. Just reading your comments here. Yeah, killer capture page and video. That's one reason for sure. Okay, so really the root of the whole reason why this works so well is simplicity. It's incredibly simple from the capture page to the upgrade page when you get inside. It's incredibly simple. Like the less things you ask people to do, the more successful you'll be at getting people to do things. Right? You get people to a capture page and you ask them to fill out their email address, their name, their last name, their phone number, whatever, and then you wonder why that no one opts in. Okay, this is a very simple process, and you'll see as I go through this process how easy it is for people to opt in, and in turn, it's a very easy join process as well. The whole process is very simple and very quick. Okay, and again, it converts all kinds of traffic. I have people sending traffic that is just terrible, like a lot of traffic exchange stuff. It's not the best traffic. Some people use it. Some people make money with it. But it converts traffic exchange traffic. It converts... Get that one, Craig? And it converts everything. List builder traffic and safe list traffic and Facebook traffic and blogging, traffic from blogs that's already pre-qualified. It works really well in all cases, which makes it incredibly attractive to a lot more people, right? Because it converts everything. So what I'm going to do is go through the funnel process here, and I just want to show you kind of what I was thinking when I was building it, and why it works so well. Okay, so here's page 1 on your screen there, and this is the capture page that Pete was talking about, and it's a video. And I mean, if you look at this page, is there any question as to what you're supposed to do? I don't think so. I went through a lot of different versions of this page when I was making it, and each time it got simpler and simpler and easier, and just kind of stupid simple. And this is what it is. I mean, if you look at it, I don't know, can you guys see my mouse as well? But if you look there, there's the name of the site. There's a big red arrow that says watch this video. The video automatically plays when you hit the page. The video is really simple. It's quick. It's the text goes right along with the audio, which is, to me, is really important when you're making a video like this, because people can listen to audio and they their brain wanders and they kind of say, well, what did he say? I'm not sure what he said. I got to rewind it. And when you type along with it, people read it, people listen, and it hits a lot harder. And of course, throughout the video, you'll notice there's a lot of highlighting going on with squares and arrows and things like that. But it is very simple to watch, very simple to kind of take in. Plus, I added some music in the background, which kind of adds how we did the video. Yeah, the music adds a lot to it, in my opinion. It's very simple, but it adds what am I trying to say? Suspense. No, it's not suspense. It kind of gets you going and gets you motivated. And again, under the video, there's a big arrow points to the bottom, which is your contact email, where you put that, and then the button that says go to step number 2. It's very simple. Okay, and one thing you have to realize about marketing and things like marketing funnels is that a lot of times people need to be told what to do. Okay, don't assume that just because they're looking at your page that they know what to do. Okay, you have to tell them, you have to show them. That's what all these arrows are for. That's why I say in the end of the video, go put your email address in the box and click the button. Okay, because people need to do that. People need to be told to do that. Okay, so we'll go to the next page, which, if you notice, is almost exactly the same as the first page. Slightly different in that the video is a lot. It's not so exciting. It's a lot slower. The audio, the way I talk, is a lot slower. It's a lot calmer. There's calmer music because I got them excited with the first video. They come to the second video, and now I have to walk them through exactly what they need to do next. So I slow things down a bit and tell them exactly what to do. Now at the bottom, the email address that you entered in at the start is automatically in this box here when you get to this page, and you can't change it. And there's a reason for that. And when they hit confirm here, just so you know, guys, when they do hit confirm, this is when they get added to your list. Okay, I won't tell you how, but they do. This is where they get added to your Aweber, you get response, your MM Pro, whatever. And they never leave the page. They never leave the website, which is another reason why this thing moves so fast. Okay, because the next page, which is actually the same page, it just refreshes and different information comes up. Okay, and this is where they choose their password. Simple enough, right? Here's your username, here's your password. Create my lead skimmer account. They click that, and congratulations, your lead skimmer account is set up. And these fields are auto-populated with your username and password, and all you do is click login. And that's as easy as it gets, I think. So you've got them opting into your email list, and you've got them creating an account as your referral, all within like 3 steps, all on the same page. And when they log in, right now anyways, they hit this page, which has a really quick kind of interview that I did with someone, with Val Smith. And to be honest, statistically speaking, after I added this page in, lead skimmer upgrades, like direct upgrades, tripled. They doubled and then they tripled over the past few days since this call was put in here. And I put a big link right here, which goes right to your upgrade page. And of course, at the bottom, they can click and just go to their back office. So that's how the funnel works. Pretty simple, right? In my opinion, simplicity works better than anything else. You can have as many fancy graphics and crazy videos and text and stuff all you want, but simplicity gets people in, right? It gets people in and gets people going. People don't need to see all the other crap that's out there, okay? Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't have to confirm opt-in from your autoresponder. Where does this all fit in with your marketing? Well, I don't know. In my opinion, you should send all your traffic to lead skimmer. Not because I want the leads and not because I want the traffic to my site, but because it actually works. What you need to do is send your traffic to, remember our focus, I was talking about earlier, your main focus in internet marketing is building your list. It's building your list. You have to send your traffic to something that's going to build your list. And this is what leadskimmer does. And it does it, again, really quickly, really efficiently. So where does it fit in? I don't know. Where do you guys fit it in? The guys that have been marketing with this. How do you advertise it? Do you write an article about it or what? Because I put it right at the front. Okay, my advertising goes to my lead skimmer. My lead skimmer converts them into leads. I convert my leads into recruits or sales through my list. And lead skimmer also encourages upgrades, to fund the whole thing in the back. You guys still with me? Cool. Hey, we almost filled your room, Pete. Awesome. Okay. So making money with leadskimmer. Now, most of you probably know that leadskimmer costs $44.95 for a premium account, and we pay out $25 per sale for your referrals that upgrade in leadskimmer as well. So there are a few ways to make money with leadskimmer that aren't necessarily right in the back office, but this is what I recommend. Like the number one thing here is your contact list. Okay, they get added to your list. So regardless of what they do in the back office, regardless of whether they ever log into leadskimmer again, as long as they've gone through the process, they're on your contact list. Okay, and once they're on your contact list, that's when you can start creating that relationship with them on your list, right? I wouldn't suggest just start marketing to them right away because they'll probably unsubscribe and go away and never come back. I mean, you have to provide value to people. Okay, but your contact list is huge for making money from these leads. Okay. Number 2, leadskimmer upgrades, which I was just saying, $25 per upgrade, which a lot of people are. Once I put that page in, that interview page, upgrades just went crazy when people are making a lot of money with this thing because they can see, once they can see the value in the upgrade, absolutely. Number 3 is the leadskimmer entry ads. Some of you are familiar with these. What this is as soon as one of your leads logs into their leadskimmer, first of all, they hit that interview page, right? Obviously. And then after that, when they click past that, they will hit your entry ad. And what an entry ad is, it's basically an offer that you can put up in front of your leads before they actually get to their main back office. And I've had people say, there's probably a few people in this room, I've had people say that they haven't made any money in leadskimmer with the upgrades, haven't made any money from their list yet, but they've made like 6 or 7 sales from their entry ads. Which in your entry ad you can advertise anything you want, right? Any other product, any other promotion, you can advertise your blog, whatever you want. As a premium member, you can do that. Okay, not as a free member, but as a premium member. And that's a huge way to make extra money, to make extra money, whatever you want to call it, with your leadskimmer back office. And number 4 here, I'd say future back office upsells. Okay, and what I mean by that is, because technically, we haven't even technically launched leadskimmer yet. It's still in pre-launch because I'm still working some of the things out in the back office and adding things. Sample advertising, banners, all that stuff's coming. Okay, but what I mean by future back office upsells is I'm going to be putting things back there that your free leads will be able to purchase, upgrade to. Nothing that's going to take away from what's in there now, of course, but you'll be able to earn commissions on the sales that are generated from your back office. So there will be other ways to generate money. So if someone says, well, I don't want to pay $44.95, well, here's this other great product that's only $12, okay? Because you want to monetize your leads as much as you can, and we'll do that as much as we can in leadskimmer itself. Okay, and number 5 here, global NPN. For those of you that don't know, I have sort of integrated leadskimmer with another company that I own called Global NPN, which allows you basically to obtain a free premium upgrade in leadskimmer if you are a director level member in the Global NPN opportunity. No one will see, just so you're clear, there's no requirement to be a Global NPN member to be in leadskimmer, and no one will see anything mentioned about Global NPN in their leadskimmer account unless you as their sponsor are an NPN member. Okay, just so you know that there's no requirement to join NPN, but if your sponsor is in NPN, you might want to have a look at it. A downline builder, Craig asks. Well, you never know. Options are open. So, in closing, I guess, I mean that's my presentation on leadskimmer. I don't really know if there's much else to talk about except that we're currently generating probably over 1,000 leads per day now through leadskimmer on a very consistent basis. So if you're not promoting leadskimmer now, honestly, put the capture page out there in front of as many people as you can, in front of as many eyeballs as you can. Okay, because it does work. It does work really well, and it does make you money. It generates leads. Sorry, I should back up a bit here with regards to using an autoresponder with leadskimmer. You don't have to use leadskimmer with an autoresponder if you don't want to, or if you don't have an autoresponder account. Okay, just so you know, you can use it just as it is, and just go with the upgrades in the back office. If you just leave the autoresponder setup part blank, okay, it'll still work for you. So it's not necessary that you have an autoresponder. Of course, we recommend it because, again, the focus is building your list here. So, but if you don't have an autoresponder or don't have one yet, if you don't have the funds to pay for one or whatever, that's fine. You can still use leadskimmer to build your leads, build the leads in your back office, anyways. Yeah, exactly, Craig. The money is also in the follow-ups, right? That was number one on my income with leadskimmer page. Was money from your list. Huge money in that. That's where you get your long-term money. I mean, leadskimmer is just a one-time thing, $44.95. But once you get those leads on your list, man, you can monetize them forever if you do it right. So, what do you think? You guys have any questions about leadskimmer that I can answer? Again, we are in pre-launch, so there's a lot of stuff coming still. There's a lot of things that may change a little bit, but since we launched, this thing has gone pretty crazy. Go ahead, Pete, if you got something there. All right. Thanks a lot, Peter. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you guys later.